Okay, guys, so make yourself really nice and comfy. Now you can be sat down or led down. It's completely up to you, whatever you prefer. Just make sure that the body is really nice and open and relaxed. You're not holding any tension, particularly in your fingertips. You're not clenching your hands or clawing your hands in any way. If you are, just take a moment to let that go, to lengthen your fingertips. It can even be really soothing just to lengthen your fingertips for a moment to just increase that circulation. Good. Making sure you have a nice long spine, even if you're led down, really elongating, making some space between those vertebrae. Just taking a moment to get really, really comfortable, and straight away, let's start to breathe optimally for our bodies and minds. Today's all about shifting your energy to a place that serves you rather than one that works against you. And that's really about where we're putting our focus. So let's start by putting our focus onto breathing optimally for your body and mind. So gently bring your lips together. Place the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth and start to take some really light, gentle, deep breaths in and out through your nose, breathing light, breathing slow, breathing low to best serve your body and mind through this practice. And just start to gently become aware of your breath. Bringing all of your awareness onto the inflow and the outflow of your breath, closing down your eyes if it helps you to focus, or just taking a really soft focus, whatever feels good. Using your breathing as this anchor of focus. Using your breathing as an anchor to tune in to the rest of the body's sensations. And simply notice, what's the natural rhythm of your breath in this moment? What's the natural quality of your breath in this moment? Is it fast? Is it slow? Is it smooth? Is it short and rapid? Just notice, don't try to change anything. We'll get onto that later. For now, just observe. Observe what is. Removing any judgment, replacing any judgment or any need to control with acceptance. Accepting that wherever you are in this moment is absolutely perfect. Therefore, however you are breathing is perfect for this moment. Your breathing is directly reflecting the experience you're having in this moment. Your experience of reality as it is, as you perceive the world. And as you take this moment to observe your current state, your current energy that we're starting this practice from, can you start to observe any points of tension in your body? Notice any tightness, notice any feelings of discomfort. Start to breathe into those points of tension in your body. And as you do this, I'd like you to start to try and lengthen your exhale. Can you make your exhale just a little bit longer? Perhaps even starting to double the length of your exhale to your inhale. Really slowing down the second part of the breath. Continuing to focus on these points of tension in your body. And giving these points of tension permission to dissipate with that long, slow exhale. Perhaps even imagining your tension dripping off of your body onto the ground beneath you. leaving your body, perhaps in the form of water or a thick syrup. However you like to visualize it, imagine that energy draining downwards, similar to your lymphatic system. Using our awareness, you can literally drain your body's tension simply by giving yourself permission to let go. The body is incredibly efficient at ridding us of what no longer serves us, but only if we allow it. Only if we allow ourselves to let go. So can you take the next 2 to 3 rounds of breath simply to melt away that tension in whichever way you choose, continuing to take really long, slow exhalations. Amazing. Notice if your body feels a little bit lighter in this moment. Notice if you feel a little more grounded in your seat. And let's just take a gentle body scan to really make sure we've released the body, freeing the body of any of that sticky energy that does not serve us in our practice. Starting with the hips and pelvis. With that long, slow exhalation, can you focus on finding a sense of release in the front, sides, and back of the pelvis, letting go, melting, grounding into your seat. Bringing your awareness to your abdomen, can you allow your belly to bloatate, to let go, without slumping, without sinking? Can you allow your chest to completely relax? Can you allow your shoulders, arms, fingertips to let go, to lengthen? Can you allow your neck, your jaw, to let go of any tension it may be holding on to? Feel free to move your chin from left to right really gently. If you feel like you just want to loosen that neck just a little bit. Take a moment to swallow. Also has a really relaxing effect on the body. Take a moment to move your eyes behind those closed eyelids, perhaps lifting them up, like when you're asleep, without raising your forehead. Or perhaps rotating your eyes in one direction and then the other. Utilizing those mechanisms that are usually unconscious, but that can be brought into our consciousness. Those bridges to achieving that state of relaxation, that meditative state of calm. And checking in with your breath. Are you breathing light? Are you breathing slow? Are you breathing low? Finding that lateral expansion of the lower ribs, finding that long, slow exhale. And using this as a foundation, let's start to gently shift our energy. Now we're going to use a combination of an up regulator, a bit of an energizer, and a down regulator here to find that sense of balance, to find that homeostasis in the body. and to find that gentle shift. So what we're going to do from this place of calm is take 8 teaspoons of air in through the nose. 8 very, very gentle sips of air, just like this. And a long, slow, gentle breath out, eking out that exhale as long as you can. We're just going to continue this for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then we'll just notice if our energy has shifted slightly. Now, how your energy shifts will depend where you're starting it from, so it is unique for every single person. Tune into your experience with no expectation. So let's go through it, keeping these sips really, really gentle, really, really deep, expanding the lower ribs as you sip the air, and then feeling that natural contraction as you exhale. Let's sync up. Take a gentle breath in with me. And a long, slow exhale. Good, and sipping the air in. Here we go. Breathe in. Long, slow exhale. Take your time. And again, sip the air in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Long, slow exhale. Relax, ground, release. And again, sip the air. Exhale. In. Exhale. In. Exhale. In, keep it light, keep it low. Exhale. Take your time. Don't worry if your rhythm differs to mine slightly. Keep going at your own pace. Breathe it in. Nearly there. Well done, guys. Exhale. In. Two more times. We go in. And out, nice and slow. And in. And out, nice and slow on the exhale, and come back to effortless natural breathing. Breathing light, breathing low, breathing slow. Really elongating your exhalation once again. And this time, notice if you can take a slight pause after your exhalation, just a tiny, tiny pause. Waiting for that first impetus to breathe and then resuming the inhalation. Not even counting this as a breath hold, just simply taking a moment of suspension, pausing, and then inhaling once again. Slowing that exhalation down a little bit more, really activating that rest and digest state, that parasympathetic nervous system coming into full play. As we've slightly activated that sympathetic nervous system with those short bursts on the inhales as we did before. So let's really come into those long, slow exhales to finish the session today in a state of calm, and just observe, has your energy shifted at all? Do you feel simply by doing these short little techniques and observing your breathing, observing your state, you feel a little clearer in your mind. You feel a little lighter in your body. Now, in this really simple practice today, we're simply going to take these last few moments to listen, noticing what comes up for you as you've accessed this slightly higher state of consciousness, as you've taken this moment to connect within, to connect to yourself internally, as we make space in the body by freeing our body of tensions, by allowing those tensions to melt away, to then balance out the nervous system, to then activate more of a sense of balance, openness, and clarity. We give space and room for whatever our body, whatever our subconscious mind, our intuition might be trying to communicate with us to come through. So have a little listen just for the next 30 seconds to a minute or so, continuing to elongate that exhalation, taking that natural pause, inhaling, and simply listening. Now, if nothing comes up, if nothing comes through, enjoy that emptiness and that space. Enjoy that peacefulness and that stillness. Don't look for anything. But should anything come into your mind, acknowledge its presence. I'll let you know when we've come to the end of our practice. Beautiful, guys. Taking a long, slow inhale and exhale, not being afraid to make a little bit of sound, maybe taking a gentle sigh, preferably with the mouth closed. Super soothing. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And gently start to bring your awareness back to your physical body. Start to bring some movement to your toes, to your fingers, to the rest of your body. Moving in any way you feel you need to, perhaps finding an arch or a contraction in that spine. Twisting, whatever feels good. Just allow that body to move freely. And when you feel ready, gently bring your chin to your chest. And start to blink your eyes open, coming back into your space. If you're lying down, gently roll onto your side and make your way gently back up to a seated position, and just keep taking it really, really slowly to come back. And just observing any shift from the start of this practice in the state of your energy. And remembering that at any point you feel really stuck in your energy or you feel low or lethargic, that 8 teaspoons of air followed by a long, slow exhale is amazing, just for bringing you out of that state of feeling stuck, feeling slow, feeling sloppy. it can be a really, really useful tool, and you can access it at any point that you need. But the reason in this practice we bring our awareness to the breath, we release tension, we relax before we do any kind of energizing practice, is because the best state we can possibly be in is a state of energized calm. That is a state of flow. If we come from a point of tension to then energize, we're then in a state that's not useful to us. We're energized, but we're rigid, and it's not so useful. We're unable to access flow. So thank you so much. Thanks for breathing with me, guys, and I'll see you next week.